What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Living Your Best Life. I'm Coach Adamir, and I want to really thank you for listening, first of all. So these last few years have been pretty crazy, right? Life-changing, and the one thing that really gained popularity was working out at home. Now, I know a lot of people are probably already doing exercises at home, but for many of us, like me, who love going to the gym, home workouts just didn't seem interesting or really feel as effective, especially at first. But if you have the right mindset, the right plan, and the space, then a home workout can be highly beneficial and may even get you start working out more than if you had to go to a traditional gym. All right, so for those of you who don't have a gym membership or just don't like going to the gym, I'm going to give you some tips today on how to optimize your home workouts. So I want to start with the benefits of home workouts. There's a couple things here. First, you're going to save money and time commuting to and from the gym, right? You don't have a membership. You may not have to pay for a trainer, right? And saving gas and time from after work or having to go early in the morning, waking up earlier, whatever it is that will save you that time and especially that money. It's also going to require little to maybe even no equipment, depending on how you structure your workout routines. So you don't necessarily need a gym. All you need is some space and some motivation. The second benefit of a home workout, it's more flexible, right? Your flexibility to sneak in those workouts when your days are just extra busy, or you get out of the office late and you just don't have time to go to the gym. You're going home, get a workout at home for 30 to 45 minutes. Or if you still work from home, much easier, right? You don't have to leave the house. You don't have to sit in traffic just to go get a workout in. The third one is you can actually have your family join you, or roommates, right? You can do a family workout. You can do a roommate workout, whatever. It helps you stay accountable, and it also makes it a little more fun and entertaining when you have someone else with you. And then the last thing, of having home workouts is it's easier to make it a habit when you're already at home and you don't have to go anywhere. Okay, I have a client I train virtually, and he trains at home in his little home gym. And the one thing he tells me is, yeah, I could easily work out every day by myself and do what I need to do. He goes, but I won't. Um, it's the accountability of having someone do it with you or guide you through it. But he also tells me that it's a lot easier to just wake up, put his gym clothes on. I mean, his workout clothes, I guess. Not gym because you're not going to the gym, but put your workout clothes on and just pop on over into your workout space at the house. So it just, mindset wise, it makes it so much easier to just get up, go next door, work out, right? So think about those things as benefits for you if you don't have the ability to get to a gym or just don't want to. Okay, there's a lot of benefits to having equipment at home, or even not equipment, just space, right? So the benefits of working out in general, I've covered these before, but I'm just going to touch on these again so that they're fresh in our mind as we go over this. First, you're going to be more active all day due to your increased energy levels and boosting your metabolism. You're also going to consume fewer unnecessary calories because you're not going to want to ruin your workout. You're going to lower your blood pressure. You're going to have lower levels of blood sugar, and you're going to minimize your risk of diabetes and inflammatory diseases. You're also going to sleep better, and then you're going to build and tone muscle more efficiently. Okay, so there's 6 benefits to working out that kind of overarch over other branches of benefits, but those are the 6 main ones. So I want you to keep that in mind as we go over these workouts, or these how to optimize your workouts, basically. Okay, so there's a couple different types of equipment you can have. The first one are free weights, and those are dumbbells, kettlebells, medicine balls, anything that weighs something that you can move around. Frozen water bottles, those are free weights too. Cinder blocks if you have that at home. But dumbbells or kettlebells are going to be the most versatile, and then they also have options where you can get adjustable weights, so that if you have limited space, you can get those. If you have more space, you can get a full rack, so you can go into maybe higher weight. All right, and then base your workout on the weights that you do have available to you. So if you have maybe 20 to 25 pounds or lower in your weight arsenal, then you're going to want higher reps and more cardio movements like jumps and explosive movements. And then if you're looking for, or if you have heavier weights at home, enough of a weight that you feel some um, resistance and you feel the difficulty of it, then you're going to want lower reps if you're looking for strength training. Okay. Another thing you can do is boxing, right? You can buy a boxing bag. If you have someone at home that can train with you, you can buy focus mitts. So with a boxing bag, if you don't have a partner, then you can set up a heavy bag in your garage, in your backyard, in a room somewhere, and you can work out on your own. Okay. And if you do have a partner, you can get focus mitts and then you can train together, which is a great way for both of you to burn calories, build muscle, and then definitely release some stress as well, right? It's also a great reaction and coordination exercise, which I think as humans, we need good reaction and coordination. And if you don't have coordination, good luck. Another item you can purchase is a jump rope. Um, Most of you probably haven't jumped rope since elementary school, which is okay. That was me for a while, but you get back into jump roping and you realize how effective it is. 10 minutes of jump rope can be equivalent to a 30-minute jog. Now, 30-minute jog is probably easier in a sense than 10 minutes of jump rope, but if you only have 10 to 15 minutes to spare, jump rope the whole time. You're going to burn just as much calories as if you were outside for 30 to 40 minutes. And then some ropes can even have weights added to them into the handles, so it makes it a little more challenging and a lot more taxing on your system. The next item you can buy is an exercise mat, and the type of mat you need really just depends on your home and what your floor is like. If you have a rug or if you have carpet, sometimes that's not as difficult, and won't hurt as much if you're laying on it. But if you really want a little extra support, then a yoga mat is your best option. They're also non-slip, so they won't move around while you're trying to focus on exercising. And yes, it's a yoga mat, but it can be used for other exercises, not just for yoga. Okay. And if you don't have a yoga mat, then get a blanket or something that is cushioned. It'll do just fine. Okay. The idea of a mat is just to have a little barrier between you and the floor, but if you're comfortable on the floor, then on the floor. Or if you have a patio with grass and you're okay on the grass, then do your exercises on the grass. All right. You'll also get the added benefit of being in nature and oxygen and sun and all that. Next thing are resistance bands. These are a great addition or even a replacement to free weights, especially if your space is limited. Okay, so if you already have free weights, I highly suggest adding resistance bands because you can pair exercises together to really feel like a sort of burnout in each exercise. And then the other thing about resistance bands is that they're easy to travel with. So if you go on vacation or if you go on a business trip or whatever it is that you're not at home, you can train even on the go. You can train in your hotel room, you can train at a friend's house, you can train at the park. They're very versatile, they're very portable. And there's also plenty of different options for full body workouts, and they have different levels of resistance. Okay, so you can get an entire 45-minute full body workout with just a set of resistance bands if you know what you're doing. All right, there's two more pieces you can buy. The first one is a piece of cardio equipment. Now, if you have space and you just love traditional cardio, which I don't, but good for you, you can do a couple things here. You can do a stationary bike, stair stepper. They have home treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, and even home Versa climbers. All right, they're not as heavy duty as the ones we have in the gyms, but they have the same effects and benefits. All right, and if you do get something like this, just make sure you commit to using it daily, you guys. Like, otherwise, it just takes up space and collects dust, right? We've all seen it. It becomes a clothes rack. You have old clothes just hung up on it, and it ends up being hidden by all the clothes and stuff we put on it. So if you're gonna buy cardio equipment, make sure you use it 3 to 4 times a week to make it worth your while, especially if you're paying for it like monthly. I know a lot of these new equipment you can finance it. So if you're paying monthly, you're basically paying a gym membership. You may as well be using it as much as you can. Okay. And then the last one, you guys, exercise ball, or stability ball, whatever you want to call it. You can do core work on these while working on your balance and your stability. And these can also be used as a weight bench. Think like chest press. And you can lay on it and then chest press with it, which will force you to engage your core a lot more and keep your stability, all right, which helps with that mind body connection as well. You can also use it for push-ups. Put your feet on top of the ball and do push-ups. You can use it for back extension, to alleviate back pain as well. And then you can also use it as a chair at your desk or while watching TV. That'll help your core because you're going to have to engage it a lot more to keep your body upright. And it's also going to promote good posture. I know some of my clients have used stability balls in the past at their office, and they've kind of started a trend where other people in their office buy one as well. So they are beneficial and you can get more out of them than just exercise. All right, so now that we got all the pieces of equipment that we can buy, let's get a couple different workouts that we can try at home, that you can do on your own without any professional guidance. That was in quotations if you didn't see it. But so the first one, yoga. Yoga is going to help promote strength, flexibility, and cardiovascular health. It's basically just about moving in ways that feel right to your body while also working on your breath. Okay, you have to work on finding the connection between your body, your mind, and your breath as you're performing yoga movements to really get the full benefits of it. And if you've never tried yoga, go try a class, watch a video, find a friend who knows how to go through a 10 to 15 minute flow, and then just practice it and do it as many times as you can to just put yourself in positions that feel good for your body. Okay, yoga is about trying to be pain free. It's not about putting us in weird positions that we're uncomfortable the whole time. Put yourself in those positions where you're comfortable and then push into more positions as your body starts to open up and become more flexible. The second type of workout you can do at home is a HIIT workout. This is high intensity interval training. If you need a little more details on that, go back a few episodes. I have a HIIT training episode that'll give you ideas. But HIIT is a very popular training style for both the gym and at home. It's also great for boot camps and group classes and things like that. It's the most efficient way to build muscle strength and cardiovascular health. So you're going to build your endurance while also increasing your strength. Now, don't get this confused with muscle size. Most of us aren't looking to increase our size, so HIIT is a perfect option for that. All right, you're building strength, not size. All right, so you're going to get stronger without getting bulky. And it's also not as time consuming. So when you're at home and you have like a quick break between meetings maybe, or between calls, or you have a quick break before you have to go pick up your kids from school, these can be done in like 20 to 30 minutes if you have the right intensity and you focus the whole time, right? No breaks. And follow the KISS rule, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid, right? You can do a circuit of planks, jumping jacks, push-ups, and squats. You can do a circuit of 4, 30 seconds each, rest for about 15 seconds. You'll be done in about 15-20 minutes. All right. Third one you can do is dancing. All right. Now, this one's just a fun and easy way to get a great workout without feeling like you're working out. Most of us like to dance and just kind of move our body. So put on some music, start cleaning or something, and just move around. Enjoy yourself. Okay. You can easily get a good cardiovascular workout, which means just getting your heart rate up and your blood flowing and your breath moving by dancing around the house for 20 to 30 minutes. If you've ever gone out dancing or been at a party and you dance for about 5-10 minutes, you're out of breath. So think about that for 30 minutes at home. You're going to get a bigger benefit out of it. Plus, you're just going to feel better after. Who doesn't feel good after dancing? And if you don't like dancing on your own or don't know what music to dance to, put on a Zumba video, right? Find a video on YouTube that is just a dance class and try to follow as best you can. Look up Richard Simmons if you have to. And then the last one, you guys, get outside. Okay, if you don't have home equipment, you don't want to do all that stuff, you just don't want to feel like you're quote unquote working out, that's fine. I totally understand that. So then just go for a hike, go for a walk outside, a jog, a run, take a swim if you have a pool, or go find a public pool. Um, so I guess that takes you out of home workouts, right? If you're swimming or jogging or anything like that. But it's an option for you so that you don't feel like you have to lift weights or take a yoga class, right? It's just about movement. And if you're outside, you get the benefits of the exercise plus the benefits of being out in nature with the sun, fresh oxygen, birds, dogs, cats, possums, coyotes, wherever you live, right? You're going to enjoy nature and just being outside instead of cooped up indoors like we have been for the past 2 years, right? So get outside, you guys. Now, if you are going to be doing these home workouts, there's a couple things I want to give you tips on how to optimize those home workouts to get the most out of it and have it be an efficient workout without feeling like you just wasted 20 to 30 minutes. Okay? First one, focus on your form and your quality of movement. Okay, with minimal equipment and lighter loads, you can take the time to focus on your mechanics and avoid injury when you do increase loads later on when you get back to the gym. Okay, so move through each repetition with intention and with focus. Don't speed through the workouts. If your squats aren't the proper form, take your time on working on it with just body weight so that when you add a kettlebell or when you put a barbell on your back, you have much better form and the mechanics of it are already ingrained into your brain and into your muscle memory. Second one, and this is probably one of my favorites. If you've seen me at the gym, if you've seen some of my videos, I'm barefoot a lot at the gym, especially. And if you don't, like, if you go to the gym and you don't like being barefoot, actually, they don't even let you be barefoot at most gyms. So this is a good way to optimize your workouts at home because you don't have rules about being barefoot at home. Being barefoot while walking around or doing any exercise helps activate the foot and the ankle, and that's going to impact everything going up the kinetic chain. So from the knees, the hips, your core, your low back, and even your shoulders and your posture. So if we're connecting to the ground and having our feet and our toes freely move and feel the ground, that's going to help activate our muscles in our feet and our joints in our ankles so that everything going up can start to realign itself. Okay, wearing shoes can actually limit those activations, and we haven't really worn shoes, especially like the ones they're making now, for not very long. We haven't had shoes like that for a very long time. So if you can get barefoot or as close to barefoot as possible when working out, try it. You're going to get a lot more benefit out of it. Number 3, use longer and slower eccentric movements. The eccentric movement is what we call the negative, the lowering of the weight. Okay, time under tension is how you're going to build strength and master those mechanics. And time under tension, what that means is you're elongating your muscle for a certain period of time. Okay, so as an example, pull-ups is my favorite one to use for an eccentric movement. It's a 3 to 5 second countdown when you're lowering your weight back to the ground. So you pull all the way up and then you count 1, 2, 3 as you lower your body weight, and then you pull back up again. This 3 to 5 second countdown is going to maximize your muscle recruitment and the muscle activation so that when you do 5, 10 pull-ups, just straight rep it out, it's going to be a lot easier. On top of that, if you can't do pull-ups now and you work on just holding in that pull-up position, you're going to increase your strength, and you'll be able to do pull-ups a lot sooner than if you were to just practice pulling up each time. The fourth one, maximize the intensity of each and every repetition. Since you're not going to have heavy weights as you would in the gym, pick up the intensity of the sets and the reps. So take less rest periods. Right? Work on explosive and plyometric movements. So add jump squats, add jump lunges, right? Or you call them plyo split squats, ice skaters, jumping jacks. Make it a lot more intense so that your heart rate is up for more than it is down. That's why you take less rest periods. Okay, don't wait till you're ready to move on to the next set. 15-20 seconds, you may still be out of breath, but get into that next movement. That's going to maximize the workout, okay? And then last one, you guys, focus on full body routines. It's very, very difficult to do split sets when you have limited equipment and you're mostly doing body weight exercise, right? You don't want to do one day of just chest, because if you have just resistance bands at home, you're going to be able to do maybe like floor chest press, push-ups, flies, probably about it. And you're not going to get as much of a workout by just doing that. Okay, so you have to add full body movement. So you have to incorporate both lower and upper body plus core and cardio. So as an example, again, lower body squats for 30 seconds, upper body push-ups for 30 seconds, cardio, jumping jacks for 30 seconds, and then core sit-ups for 30 seconds. You can do a circuit of that, 4 to 5 rounds, 15 seconds of rest, 1 to 2 minutes between sets, 20 minutes, you guys. So focus on full body routine. So just real quick to recap, to optimize your home workouts. 1, focus on your form and your quality of movement. 2, train barefoot. 3, use longer and slower eccentric movements, the negative, the lowering of the weight. 4, maximize the intensity of each and every repetition. And then 5, focus on full body routines to get as much muscle recruitment and activation for that workout. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you today. So hopefully now you can make your home workouts more efficient and maybe even add more variety or add a new piece of equipment that you just didn't realize or forgot or just whatever, didn't know of, okay? At the end of the day, all that matters is that you get in some movement 3 to 4 times a week for at least 30 minutes. Whether that's bodyweight training, high intensity interval training, yoga, hike, or just dancing around the house. They just move. You don't feel restricted to having to do crunches every time or squats or sit-ups or pull-ups or those are all, of course, the traditional and most beneficial exercises for body weight and for muscle strength and keeping your body right, but it's not the only way. So if you want to strength train once a week and then the rest of the week just dance all week, go ahead, just move, okay? And if you need any suggestions or guidance on what else you can do for your home workouts or for what you have available in your house, then find me on Instagram, find me on Twitter. My handle's @CoachAdamir, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can with options for you so that you don't get bored and so that you can continue and not stop because you don't know what to do. The only way for us to get better at exercising and get better at what we're trying to accomplish is to ask for help or seek help if you need it. So thanks for listening, you guys. I say it all the time, but I really mean it. I really appreciate you guys listening, and I really hope that this is helping you guys. So I will talk to you guys next time. But remember, have a great week, love yourself, and go be the best version of yourself. Bye.